Well, hello there, everybody. This is Firefighter Dave coming to you with a shave video. I know it's been a little while since I've posted anything, but kind of dealing with something, dealing with a loss of someone. So haven't had much of a motivation to really do anything. But figure I'd get on here and make a video, share it with y'all. As you can see, still got this beard going. Do a little trimming. Soap that I'm going to be using today is from Phoenix. It's Et Tu. Basically, it's an homage to Brute. My hands are not working. Brute. Basically, a homage to smells exactly like it. This was one of my favorite scents growing up as a kid, smelling this. My grandpa and a lot of people used this back in the day. I don't think I'm not gonna so much go with with a shave bowl or a scuttle or anything. I'm just gonna go right from the tub. Razor I'm gonna be using today is a razor I haven't used in a while. But it's a Van der Hagen butterfly razor. It's not a bad razor. Definitely not the greatest, but it's not the worst that I've used. So yeah, we're gonna give that a whirl. I'm gonna use the razor for the underneath, because using the and then of course on top, and getting the straightness of the curvature of the lining up the beard on top. I'm gonna use a straight razor thing and finish off with the Van der Hagen. But yeah, that is and then also we have our aftershave and our Star Jelly, as Phoenix likes to call them, PA. So go ahead and wet my face. Brush I'm going with is Viking Revolution brush in my Crystal Skull. So go ahead. There we go. Now, all right, razor. Yeah, this razor here is a very, very mild razor. Very mild cut. Yeah, there ain't really no aggressiveness with this at all. It don't matter what blade you've put in here. Yeah, it's designed to be a very mild cut. Now, so, I know it's already come and passed, but hope everybody's, at least Thanksgiving went well. Now, a buddy of mine also, he lost his mom a few days before Thanksgiving, so that's a rough one. Very rare, very rough one. You know, when you losing your mom is not an easy thing. I lost my mom, and there ain't a day that goes by where I wouldn't give anything in the world to have my mom back. Here we go. It's always the rough part. Yeah. Not. I can definitely say these straight razors and these design of straight razors are definitely not my favorite thing in the wheelhouse here, because they're just awkward to use for me. But if you want to get those really sharp lines, especially if you don't let your beard grow out a whole lot, and you keep it nice and close and tight, these will definitely make your lines pop. But they're just not friendly for me. It's awkward to try and figure. Yeah, it's awkward as You know, these are, you know, I'd say if I was actually doing a shape up on a friend of mine or someone I know, you know, I could definitely do a better job getting these lines popped. Definitely not the easiest one. I guess it's either something you have to get used to, or it's just one of those things where it's always going to be awkward when you do it on your, you know, when you're shaving yourself and you know all that. All right, so now. There we go. Now back to our Vanderhagen. We can get what's left on our cheeks here. Because the one thing I hate, and I've done it a few times, like up on my cheek here, like it's like a little finer hairs, you know, a little shorter, a little lighter, a little finer. You miss them, and then when you look in the mirror or whatever, you realize, oh shit, you've been walking around places like that, people think you can't shave yourself right, you know. Not a fan of that, so. Yeah, basically two ways I do it is what I'm doing now. And then we're taking a electric razor after you dry off and stuff, and boom, you know, there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and dump the water out of my bowl. Give my brush a quick clean. Yeah, just smelling that soap. Definitely a classic. Towel. Here we go. Not bad. Alright, means that I don't have any nicks. And that's such a mild razor. I'm not going to so much use the witch hazel. I'm just going to go ahead and use the almond block. At least on this section here, where I use a straight razor. There we go. Little, I mean, very, very, very little zingers going on in there. You know, not a whole lot at all, but you can definitely feel them. Underneath, I'm not going to worry about. Like I said, this razor here is so mild, and I don't know if I can see. As you can see, right there is the blade. This lip sticks out a lot further than the blade does. So even when you angle it, it still doesn't give you a close, aggressive shave as the Mula would. As you can see, where the Mula overhangs a little further on the comb than the Vanderhagen does. Alright, so next, aftershave. Shake it up. A little splash on the hand. Yep. That is amazing, man. How much that actually smells. I mean, that's the crazy thing is PAA has just been able to really just come up with some scent. Like, my hands down, my favorite scent that PAA has is Diver Down. Diver Down is definitely an old aftershave. So if I can remember correctly from the story, at least I got from listening to what Doug and all them, was that when Old Spice came out, Old Spice was in competition with a company called Burma. Burma had a pretty decent smelling aftershave, but I don't know if Burma went out of business. I don't know what happened. I just know long time scent disappeared. Doug got a hold of it, copied it, and a classic is back. So kudos to Doug for bringing back a classic, because I mean, it's way out of my range. I mean, I don't even think I was around yet when that was out. So I'm gonna say 70s, I believe. I think it was 70s, 80s, something like that. It was out. I mean, the 70s, 80s. I would have been still too young. But yeah, definitely one of my top choices. My favorite. But yep, shave is over. Shave feels good. Until next time, this is Firefighter Dave signing off. Hope you all have a good Christmas. I'm sure I'll try to be on before Christmas comes around. But yeah, if I don't, hope everybody has a good one. And if anybody out there listening or watching, I should say, knows anything about the Old Spice Burma thing, please comment, because I like that type of stuff. I like history, so learning something new is definitely great and educational, and I would like to learn more about it if anybody out there watching knows more about it. But till then, it's Firefighter Dave signing off. Till next time, guys, take care and be safe.